Hola, 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 hola. Just wait a minute, please. Need to put my shoes. Let me check something with the Chaski. I don't know what done. I think I need to restart my phone. I don't know if the app for share the screen affect when I do a reset of my phone, but let's find out. I feel very nervous for the test. It's like a race, but with fancy things like measure my breathing and have something expect of the result. So try to don't focus in that and only relax for do a good execution of the ramp. And the last time I have an issue with the test because I did the same thing, this pedal, and then remember I need to do something, and after the evaluation, the Chaski with the report have a little mistake, not a mistake, but a little complicated to do the synchronize. Is connect two friends is Diego and Gonzalo. Hola, hola, hola. Let's see if my phone works because I hope now it's working. Let me check. Oof. What? Now I have to let me. Thank Chris. I hope the same thing. I'm get ready the things, the fans, and I wanna talk about a little for the new viewers who are seeing this, and what I expect about this RAM test, because in the 6 weeks ago I do this RAM test with this device, the Chaski, who can measure the breathing rate, so you can you can associate a breathing rate to your power and your heart rate. So with that, I try to get better in my aerobic resistance, because I don't have too much hour like I did in my old past, because now I only ride like 6 hours a week, 7, 8 if I count my strength workouts out of the bike. So I don't have a big aerobic resistance like in my good days, but with these 6 weeks of training, I did a race a couple of days ago. You can see in the channel a race against the GTR, so like a ladder race, and I feel pretty good. I know it's not my best number, but I think my body responds to the race, to try to keep the other time in the line and not do a break. But that is one part. That is the real feel and my general sensation. But now I have to do this. I can't skip this evaluation. I need know what is happening. Chris say target of 500 in the RAM test. I think my best result in the RAM test is 400. 400? Yeah. Time ago, but my weight is now stabilized. I don't know, sorry for my my new words. At the 78. So I think the 400 is the standard goal, and about that I think it's gonna be very good. But what I looking for today is see if my breathing rate, you now can see in the screen, if my breathing rate is more efficient or no. And for that are viewing this, you can know my actual threshold for C and analyze if my performance of the response of my body is better than the past ramp test. My BT1 is in the 180. For the power, 135 in heart rate, and breathing rate is 28. For the second threshold, my number are in the I forget. I think it's 320. And for in watts, and heart rate is 165, I think. Sorry, I don't remember in this moment. And in the breathing, rate is 44. So when the test begins, you can see that metrics. And hope you enjoy this type of content because I wanna suffer. I don't wanna, but it's part of this evaluation. Well, I wanna remember some things, like I can't speak during the test because the Chaski have a thermal sensor for measure that metric. So if I talk, I make some noise in the signal with my breathing. So other things, excuse if you wanna, I have my nose done. Yeah, I need a towel because I need to feel free my nose, and it's like the winter is coming here, so the temperature is down high, and that makes a lot of some virus and sickness in the family. But enough of excuses. It's time to do this. I wanna take my towel. It's perfect. I think it's a very good way to see the stream with a glass of wine, and if a Chilean wine, better. So just put the fans in the max power, and now it's time to load the workout. And here is I have to set my FTP in 238 because a protocol thing. Oh, I remember other thing in the what I think I think it's time. This is the moment, and I can pedal because is the file synchronized with this type. So let's do this. You can see my like that in my eye. The watt per kg, my heart rate, the kilojoules, and in the screen, in the top, no, in the bottom left, you can see the breathing rate. So let's do this. Let's do another RAM test. Oh, I remember something. I have to cancel this because they need to be make a new route. Oh fuck. Sorry for the technical issues, but what? Cancelar. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Ah, sorry guys. Now, now is uh I know it's look very tricky maybe, but it's not. It's not tricky. It's only for um technical result, technical things for oh I know maybe you can see I don't know what I'm doing, but I know I need to optimize my time in the bike. So I load the map now with zero time. Is that the thing? Oh, sorry, that is oh. Oh, finally. Well, people, now, sorry for the late and thanks for waiting. Remember, I can't speak after the entire protocol. So give me luck. I wanna read your message. So let's do this. Ah, hey Ben, just in the part when I can talk, so great. The other was 25 minutes of silence. I need to... Well, finish another RAM test. I hit the same number in the last time, 400, and I feel very strange in the final minute, because I think I lost the rhythm of the breath with clean my nose with the towel. So my excuse number 3. Yeah, but I have to set lower FTP in the workout, because the increased power of the block. And for this protocol of the Chaski, I have to set a FTP of 238, and with that ZWIFT things I make a better FTP, but it's the same. And I work with a 320. So yeah. It's and the thing is, if I set my FTP, who is 320, the number of the increase is different, and like you can, I don't know why it's blocking my... Well, but if I use my FTP, the increased power is not the same with the protocol, because you can check in the stream. In the bottom of the screen, you can read the amount of power of the block. So for that, I have to use lowest FTP. Well, but in the first things, now I have to upload the file to synchronize with this, because doesn't match automatically. But what I can see by the feelings, I see my breathing rate in the maybe 200 is kind increase if you see the curve in the and in the past ramp I was with 180, so 200 I see only for the number, but now I want to check with the official report. And for the second threshold, because I think my first threshold is increase in efficiency, because the breathing rate. And I think my second threshold maybe move a little. But with this, now we have to compare the first BT1 and the second BT1. Well, thanks again for joining this type of stream. I wanna remember last days, a couple of days ago, we do a ladder style race with the TNP, so you can check. I misses a lot race. But for the good news, in July begins the Inicio tour. So and we have a Chilean league for July. So I don't know yet if I wanna race, because it's too late for me and my schedules. So only wanna race. I don't know where in the Inicio tour, sure. In the La Blanca tour, is a TNP tour, sure. And in the Chilean league, I don't know yet, but let's see. Well, the other day I was reviewing my fitness stat with the companion app, and I want to show something. Like you can see, and the first day of May, I stopped racing. So all May and June, only a workout of Zone 2 and some sweet spot session. And why that type of training? For this. So for see what we see in this test. Yeah. Ben asked me about my change of weight. Yeah, I start in 79, and some days 78, other days, other weeks 77, but today is again 78. And in some part I wanna decrease more fasted, but I remember my standard weight is like 77, 78, and my fitness weight is I like 74, but I don't change more things. Like my nutrition, because I try to care of my nutrition always. I have some days when I eat too much sugar, but it's part of the life. But I decrease my weight only doing the Zone 2 right. Is the Zone 2 lower? Also is knowing like a fat max, so when your body optimize the burn of that fat. So I think because I feel more skinny. I feel my face more skinny, but I feel my legs too more big for the muscles. So I think maybe in 2 months more I can keep decreasing my weight. Another things I wanna say, because I like you can see in my graph, I can't reach the productive stat, but it's like because someday when I have to do some long workout or some high intensity, no, maybe more like a long workout, but shit happens. We have another duties in the life, so not always can reach the goals of the productive way, but like you can see on this test, the work and the plan is working. Yeah, thanks mate. It's like I say, I feel more skinny, but the weight say other things. But I feel good. I feel good. In the beginning of the stream, I feel very nervous because it's hard. It's hard to manage the the possibility of see the result of 6 weeks of training, because 6 weeks is a lot of time. But in the test, when I see I reach the 200 and my breathing rate is in a lowest below my threshold 1, I feel yeah, the training is working, and I feel quiet, I think is the word, for the final 400, because I say it's my standard ceiling maybe. Well, but it's finished. Woohoo! Now we have to finish the cool down and go back to the family duties. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for all the guys from TNP. Thanks Ben. Thanks Chris. Thanks to the guys for Zen, Gonzalo, René, Diego. Saluditos. Thanks for connect. Yeah, Ben, and I don't respond your comment yet, but thanks mate. I love you see all the races. I have to see your last race of the ladder things. Oh, thanks man. I think it's the more difficult part of training, but I wanna show you we can do this. Maybe it's not too fun, but it's for a future goal. So this feels good for me and make me feel confident with the results and with the workouts. So again, thanks for watching. See ya in the next. The next is gonna be maybe Tuesday. No, Thursday. But you can check the stream in the channel. Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Chris. Sorry for don't reach the 500. And saludos para los cabros. Adiosito.